All right, guys, day after the Super Bowl, we need some extra coffee this morning to get us rolling. We picked the Gatorade color right yesterday, guys, but we got best bets for NBA here for you today. Welcome back into the channel, my friends. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. You all ready to make some money in the NBA today? We got your best bets for the NBA on Monday, February 10th, 2025. We're going to have your NBA player props, spreads, predictions. As always today, we got 4 picks on tap that I think are great value bets here for this Monday NBA slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. You guys absolutely rock. Check out all of our links down below. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course our Discord page as well. Great ways to connect with our community and just to see what's going on around here at the channel. Don't forget to drop your favorite pick today for today's action, guys. Let me know what you guys are playing. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Speaking of our comment cappers, we had 2 callouts on Saturday that hit. We had Travis Hortman calling Kyrie Irving over 5.5 assists. That cashed for plus value. I believe it was like plus 134. Great call out there from Travis Hortman. And then Manny the Maniac 99 calling the San Antonio Spurs plus 3 spread. That cashed as well. Great call outs there from our comment cappers. So don't forget to drop your favorite play down below in the comment section, guys. One other thing. A couple other things. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program as well. It's a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. The cost is just $3.99 a month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early, which could be a very big advantage. At least it has been lately. So for sure, check that out. Like I said, just $3.99 per month to get access to all of our picks and our plays early. You get shout outs in our videos, roll caller in the Discord, and some custom emojis and stuff like that. It's also just a great way to support your boy and what we're doing here at the channel. Just the cost of a biggie bag, as I always say, guys. Or less than that, actually. So, yesterday, real quick, guys, the Super Bowl, because we're not going to have another NFL video, I might as well talk about how we did in the NFL. So, Super Bowl, we ended up going 2-0 on our official picks. Hit a few of our leans as well. Hit both of our novelty leans. There was no rhyme or reason why I took tails on the coin toss and the Gatorade color to be green/yellow. That was a combo line there, and it ended up being yellow. So that was pretty cool. I was pretty psyched about the Gatorade, to be honest with you. That was what I was the most proud of. But we cashed both of our player props, Devontae Smith and DeAndre Hopkins, over in receiving yards. So that was obviously very good for us. Very happy with that. Cashed our lean over on the total. Like I said, it was just a lean. And then missed the lean on the spread with the Chiefs. The Chiefs, man, I don't know what was going on yesterday. I guess there's no conspiracy. I guess the NFL shut that down quick, huh? Chiefs really laid it on the Eagles really laid it on the Chiefs yesterday. That was not much of a game. But overall, like I said, great day in the NFL for us. Almost cashed our plus 4,000 parlay. We're just a few yards away on our receivers. Got our touchdown scores, and we were pretty close, but couldn't quite get there. But let's do an NBA recap now also from Saturday. So this is our official recap that we're doing. We ended up going, I don't know how to break this down, guys. I guess we went 2-5. So initially, and I honestly, it's weird. We had Stephen Curry over 10.5 rebounds and assists. He had 11. And the bet cashed, and I went to bed. I woke up, money's still in my account. No issues there. Then I get a message that he got stat corrected down to 10, which he did. Depending on what book you had, they may have taken your money, they may not have. My book never took my money away, so technically I won the bet as far as the financial end, but the actual pick missed. So that was obviously very tragic that they stat corrected that, so I apologize to anybody that had that. I really do feel bad for it. That's terrible. I hate it when that stuff happens, and that was just a brutal way to lose that bet. Like I said, we did cash. I posted that one up on the screen for you so you guys could see that I did cash. I took that picture this morning. And then we ended up cashing. We did cash on Klay Thompson over 11.5 points early on in the day to get off the 1-0 start. Didn't stay that way, unfortunately. And then we also cashed Derek White over 22.5 PRAs. And the rest of our picks, like I said, the Curry one was really hurtful. The Blazers one was really hurtful as well. That's one I felt like we should have cashed. We had an 8-point lead heading into the fourth quarter, and we had plus 6.5 on the Blazers, and ended up getting outscored 38-14 in the fourth quarter. I don't even know if they scored the last 5-6 minutes of the game. It was pretty bad, but obviously that hurt. And then, like I said, we ended up missing on our other plays too. So not a good day. 2-5 for us, guys. We had Norman Powell over 3.5 threes for some value. He ended up finishing with 2. But that's all right, though, guys. We're going to bounce back here today. We're going to get back after it. We're going to have a great day here in the NBA. We got 4 picks, like I said, on tap. Let's get after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Minus 105 odds on DraftKings. So, guys, we got Donovan Mitchell 57% this season, 58% at home to this line. 8 for his last 8 to this line. 12 of his last 15 at home. So, obviously, I love his recent trends. We've taken this bet 2 or 3 times now in cash with him during this stretch. I wish we just took it every game, though, because he's been cashing every game. 4 for his last 4 versus the Timberwolves. Just recently had 7 against them in their last meeting in Minnesota. We've seen him average 10 potential assists in that game versus the Wolves. He's also averaged 10 potential assists versus Minnesota over the last 5 games. So 10 potential assists for a line like this is very good. If he could get 10 potential assists today, I expect him obviously to go over once again. He's 7-10 this season with all of these starters that are playing today. Max Strus, Darius Garland, Jaren Allen, and Evan Mobley. So the more good, skilled scorers that he's got around him where he doesn't have to carry the scoring load, it's paying off in the assist department for him, which, again, I can expect that today. It looks like DeAndre Hunter will also be playing for the Cavs. Like I said, which I think is good as far as his assists go. Shouldn't affect his minutes. Hunter is going to more slide into that small forward position. So it shouldn't affect his minutes too much here. Wolves 21st most assists allowed to shooting guards. Obviously, they're normally pretty good. But over the last 7 games, they've actually allowed the 3rd most assists to shooting guards. No Julius Randle. Does that have something to do with it? Definitely could. As far as weakening their defense a little bit and creating some better opportunities. And I think, once again, we could see more of that today. Obviously, Mitchell has a lot of options to pass to with Mobley, Allen, Garland, Strus, and now Hunter as well. I really like it, guys. So love it there for number 1 pick. We got Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Minus 105 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 2, excuse me, we're going DeAndre Ayton over 26.5 points and rebounds here for the Portland Trailblazers, minus 105 odds on DraftKings. So, guys, we got Ayton 10 of his last 13 versus Nikola Jokic to this line, including 3 for his last 3 as a member of the Portland Trailblazers. So, obviously, that's really the biggest thing that drew me to this. Obviously, he's taking advantage of this matchup with Jokic, as actually a lot of people are able to. Sabonis is able to. There's a lot of bigs that actually have good success here versus Jokic. And I think, once again, Ayton could be in for another good game here. He's been on a nice little trend here of late where he's played pretty well and gotten good minutes, which is what I like to see. Just 46% this season, 44% on the road to this line. Nuggets allowing the 10th most rebounds, the 13th most points to center, so obviously we like that. 93% to this line, 14 out of 15, when he plays 33-plus minutes, which he has averaged 33.3 over the last 9 games. And one of those games kind of skewed his numbers down because he picked up 4 fouls and he only played 21, 22 minutes versus Indiana, and that game's included in there. So I think as long as he could stay out of foul trouble and the Blazers could keep this semi-competitive, I think you'll see Ayton on the floor for 30-plus minutes, which if he gets that, I'm really confident that he's going to get there and cash this line. Like I said, he's had really good success versus Jokic. I think, once again, we could see Ayton go off and have a great game here versus the Nuggets. They're going to need him to. really, that was the mistake that I thought the Blazers made in that game versus the Timberwolves, where they kind of fell apart. Just weren't going to Ayton enough. Honestly, you got DeAndre Ayton, he's been pretty efficient lately. Really has played well during this Blazers streak. Blazers have played well over the last 10 games. I believe they're 8-2 over the last 10, so they've really played well over the last 10 games, and Ayton has been a big part of that. So, I'd be surprised if they don't make it more of a point to go into him and kind of try to run their offense more through him and make things happen, because he really is. He's kind of got the complete package when you use him. He can shoot, out to 15 feet. He's got a very nice hook shot. Obviously, anything at the rim, great offensive rebounder. He can do a lot of things, obviously, in the paint. So, love it today, guys. Therefore, our number 2 pick, we're going DeAndre Ayton, over 26.5 points and rebounds, minus 105 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we got Jarrett Allen, over 11.5 points here for the Cleveland Cavaliers, minus 105 odds on DraftKings. I know, we're doing 2 props in the same game on the same team. Normally, I do not do that, but in this particular spot, I couldn't pass it up. Honestly, the numbers here were too good on both Mitchell and Allen here. Jarrett Allen, over 11.5 points. Like I said, 62% this season, 61% at home to this line. Obviously, we love seeing that. 6 for his last 6 versus the Wolves, and 6 for his last 6 versus Rudy Gobert, straight up to this line, averaging 20.5 over his last 6 games versus Minnesota. So, obviously, we love seeing that. I think, once again, obviously this is a good spot for him. I see him playing 30-plus minutes, which I think is the key to this bet. We'll talk about that in a minute here. So he's 59% this season with Evan Mobley in the lineup. I just wanted to make mention of that. So Mobley really doesn't actually impact his scoring too much. This is a pretty reasonable line. Like I said, I think he'll be able to get there. But he has an 80% hit rate when he gets 30-plus minutes. So I think, obviously, if he gets 30-plus minutes, I think he's going to cash. And I believe he's going to play that because he'll be on the floor in this range to match up with Rudy Gobert. Gobert's been playing 36 minutes of late with Julius Randle out. 36 minutes for Gobert in the month of February. So I think you're going to see Jarrett Allen on the floor quite a bit. I don't see the Cavaliers going small in this game, like with a lineup of, Mobley, Hunter, Strus, Mitchell, Garland, which they'll probably do in the future. It's not like they won't do that. You could definitely see at some point the Cavaliers go small. I mean, even when that happens, Allen still plays 26, 27 minutes. But today, I think he'll get even more because he's going to be on the floor, like I said, matching up with Gobert. I'm not too worried about him getting into foul trouble against Gobert. Gobert's really not that aggressive offensively. Doesn't attempt a lot of shots. Doesn't really make a lot of moves down in the post. He's kind of there for lobs and putbacks and stuff like that. So I think Allen, for one, could stay out of foul trouble. He's going to be on the floor matching up with Gobert. So you should see him, like I said, play 30, 32, 33 minutes is what I would anticipate here for Jarrett Allen. Last time he played Minnesota, he played 36. Now, Evan Mobley was out of that game. But still, I think you'll still see him play 30-plus minutes in that game. So, love it there for number 3 pick, guys. We got Jarrett Allen over 11.5 points, minus 105 odds on DraftKings. Okay, guys, and finally at number 4, we're going Bobby Portis, over 2.5 assists here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Minus 135 odds on DraftKings. We're putting 1.35 units on this play to make a full unit. I really love this, guys. Honestly, I like his over 3.5 too for plus value. But 2.5, obviously a lot safer. Definitely willing to take the 2.5 here. He's 7-9 this season without Giannis in the lineup, including 7 for his last 7 without Giannis in the lineup, with no less than 4 assists. So obviously, every time he's cashed in the last 7, he's cashed over the hook as well. That's why I said I don't mind his 3.5, because he's hit that in his last 7 games without Giannis. We've seen Portis go 82% this season when he plays 30-plus minutes. Once again, even with the addition of Kuzma, I think you'll still see him play about 30 minutes. He did last game with Kuzma. I think at the end of the day, Portis has definitely earned the respect to get the minutes down the stretch, which you saw last game versus Philadelphia. Obviously, if there's a choice between it's Kuzma or Portis coming down the stretch, I think it'll be Portis. Portis has obviously proven himself as a Buck for the longest time. Kuzma just got there. Kuzma has probably somewhat of trust issues as far as coming down the stretch, just because of he can be erratic with his play style and stuff like that. So Portis, obviously, to me, is going to be the guy that's always going to get the minutes coming down the stretch. And honestly, he fits the mold of if the Bucks go small as well. You know, it's Brook Lopez or Bobby Portis. You're going Bobby Portis, like, in that situation. If they go small, Portis a lot more mobile, obviously, than Lopez at this point in their careers. Like I said, anyway you slice it, I like Portis to get minutes here. I like Portis to get 30 minutes. And when he gets 30 minutes, he hits his 82% of the time. And it's a pretty decent matchup. The Warriors allow the 11th most assists to power forwards and 9th most centers. I don't actually think that matters too much, though, on a line like this. He's going to have the ball in the post, and what's going to happen is, they're going to send someone at him. He's going to kick it to somebody, and they're going to shoot a three, and hopefully they knock it down. That's kind of how this bet's going to look. Not that he can't pass on the interior, but I'm anticipating his assists coming from threes. So hopefully, when Milwaukee gets the opportunity, they knock those threes down. So do love it there for number 4 pick. We're going Bobby Portis, over 2.5 assists, minus 135 odds on DraftKings, 1.35 units. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Forgot to mention, we're also going to have day 2 of our ladder coming out later in the day as well. So if you want access to that early, make sure you guys sign up for our MVP program. You get access to all that stuff early before I drop the video. So obviously, once I get the notes up and stuff, that'll be available to you. So excited about that. Excited about today's NBA slate. And hopefully we can have a 4-0 day. Get back on track. Start the week off right. And, yeah. Little sad that the NFL's over now. Super Bowl's done. But, hey. We got a lot of NBA left this year. And we're going to have a lot of fun. So, appreciate all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.